A very good morning to one and all present here. Let us begin this interdisciplinary workshop with the famous quotes research and publication is the backbone of academic success. Now, I would like to invite the dynamic eminent person of this morning, Dr. A. Narmada Ma'am, Associate Professor and Head Department of Management Studies, Dhanraj Pain Train College, Chennai. She has more than 13 years of teaching experience. She has published more than 35 articles in various referred journals. Today, we are pleased to have you as an honorable person in this beautiful morning to take in on the topic research funding agencies. You are most welcome, you ma'am.
Thank you, Ma. Very good morning, one and all present here. I have immense pleasure to welcome all of you for today's program. First of all, I want to thank our college management, President Dayansan Samansuka, Dr. Harishal Mehta, Secretary and Administration, Sri Jaswant Monoth, Secretary and Academic and Finance, Dr. C. Murugesan, Principal in charge, for giving me an opportunity to be a resource person. My heartfelt thanks to Dr. Saktivel Murugan sir for his guidance and encouragement to conduct this wonderful workshop. There may be many professors in this meeting who may have knowledge of funding agencies and may have utilized them also. I share this with you so that we may enlighten ourselves. Now let us start the session, and now I am going to share my presentation. Is it my screen is visible, Ma?
Visible, ma'am.
So first we're going to see what are all the kinds of grants are available for researcher. Generally, the research fund can transfer to anything from sum of money given to the researcher for meeting all expenses. For academics, research may be limited to specific area that are funded by a specific organization. That is the research grants in general term. Then we go for the seminar and workshop grant. The scheme provide financial assistance to educational institution or universities for organizing workshop or seminar or symposium for at a national or international level. Then we go for the training program grants to support financial assistance to conduct comprehensive interdisciplinary research training program at the undergraduate or pre-doctoral or post-doctoral level, and to capitalize multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary research program. Next, we go for the fellowship grants. The fellowship grants are a specific type of grants that allow you to receive funding while pursuing specific academic interest. While many fellowships are geared towards the postgraduate study, there are also a significant number of undergraduate fellowships. The fellowships can range from short-term program to multi-year commitment. Some fellowship awards are limited to a specific area of
Narmada
study.
ma'am, excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
வாய்ஸ் ரொம்ப ஸ்லோவா கேக்குது மேம். Your voice very slow, ma'am. Your voice very slow.
Ma'am, is my voice is audible, ma'am?
It's okay, ma'am. Your voice. It's okay, ma'am.
Fellowships are a specific type of grant that allows you to receive funding while pursuing a specific academic interest. While many fellowships are geared towards the postgraduate study, there are also a significant number of undergraduate fellowship. The fellowships grant can range from short-term programs to multi-year commitments. Some fellowship awards are limited to specific area of study, while others are open to all outstanding students. Next, we go for the travel grants. International Travel Support Scheme provides financial assistance to Indian researcher for presenting a research paper in an international scientific event like conferences, seminar, workshops, etc., which is held in abroad. Next, we go for the publication grant. First, who are all the eligible for under this scheme? Okay, first you're going to see the eligibility. The Indian Council of Social Science Research, that is ICSSR, provide publication grants and financial subsidy to Indian nations for publication of manuscripts of the research work done in any field of social science. It is the subject to the condition of merit of the work. Even PhD scholars for doctoral thesis are eligible to get this grants. The scholars who have been awarded for PhD during the last 3 years may also apply for this scheme. Then not only for that, then report of research project or fellowships and other paper presented in seminar or conference or symposia, the ICSSR may give a grant for publication of such manuscript also. Next, we go for the eligibility. The eligibility of the grants, the first we're going to see the eligibility, that is professional or social scientists who are the individual or regularly employed or retired person as a faculty or working in PG or research and development in an UGC recognized Indian university or deemed university or under affiliated colleges are also eligible for applying this scheme. Then we go for the college under section 2F and 12B. That is, the UGC had notified regulation for recognition of colleges under section 2F of the UGC Act 1956. The colleges are brought under the purview of UGC in terms of these regulations as and when the proposals are received from the colleges for inclusion under section 2F and if they are found fit for inclusion as per the provision contained in the regulation. This makes the college eligible for central assistance from the Government of India. This is the important criteria for getting fund from funding agency. This guidance is given by the UGC under the UGC Act 1956. Next, we go for the research facilities. So that is the Indian Council of Social Science provide the maintenance and development grants to 30 research institutes. The research institutes have established the close link with the scholars in the region as well as elsewhere. Though various activities such as seminars, workshops, and training and consultancy programs, some of the institutes are closely associated with the nation and state level planning and development agencies and have thereby strengthened the link between the research and policy making. And that is the prescription of the research facilities which is given for the getting funding from funding agencies. Next, we go for the these are all the procedure for getting fund. Then next we go for the procedure. First one, what are all the procedures is need for getting fund? First one is trust area. The trust area have been identified, namely the emerging area of interest in the context of social and political transformation in the country. So this is the first criteria. The trust area is very, very important while applying for the grant. The trust area is very important. Next, we go for the detailed research proposal. The proposal should be contain all the key elements involved in designing a completed research study with a sufficient information that allows the reader to access the validity and usefulness of your proposed study. The only element is missing from your research proposal for the funding of the finding of the study and your analysis of the findings.
Finally, an effective proposal is judged on the quality of your writing, and there is very important that your proposal is coherent, clear, and complete. Mostly, the reputed institution can get fund easily, but even self-finance college and their affiliated colleges, affiliated universities have also got this fund. So the best project proposal is very, very important. And that is why we will have a separate session in our workshop. Next, we go for the profile of the principal investigator. The principal investigator is responsible for the management and integrity of the design. The integrity of the design, conduct and reporting of the research project, for managing, monitoring, and ensuring the integrity of any collaboration relationships. Additionally, the principal investigator is responsible for the direction and oversight of compliance. The financial personnel and other related aspects of the research project, and for coordination with the department and central administration of personnel to assure the research is conducted in accordance with the federal regulations. Next, we go for the reputation of the institution. The reputation also one of the important criteria for getting fund. The reputation of the institution, the reputed institution like IIM, IITs, etc., can easily get fund from funding agencies. Even self-finance college and autonomous colleges also getting fund. Apart from this, if you have the strong proposal, you can easily get from funding agencies. Next important criteria is non-defaulter of UC. That is, UC is nothing but universities and colleges. If any institution failed to submit expenses report, that institution or universities comes under defaulter, the defaulter institutions cannot apply again. This is also one of the important criteria for getting fund from funding agency. So it is mandatory for institution or research scholars or universities to complete the project and submit the final expenditures report within stipulated time. Okay, these are all the necessary criteria we need to follow. Okay, these are all the procedure. Next, we go for the funding agencies. These are all three levels of funding agencies. The first one is international level, the second is national level, and third one is state level. The international level funding agencies helps the researcher to make research with foreign collaboration. The researcher can improve the project outcomes and communications. These are all the research funding agencies that support international collaborations. Even our national funding agency also having the collaboration with this international funding agencies. These are all the funding agencies, just to go through them. Next, we go for the national level. There are two types of funding agencies at national level. One is research related to science, another one is social science. The following funding agencies that gives the financial assistance to science research work. These are all the funding agencies. We will not concentrate much on this, so just go through it. Then we will go to the social science research funding agency. Because we are all comes under social science research. So in this session, we concentrate more on social science research. There are the funding agencies. We're going to see one by one. This is the UGC, ICSSR, ICHR, ICPR, NABARD, RBI, etc. We're going to see one by one. That is University Grant Commission. that is UGC. UGC provide outstanding career benefit to university teachers and motivate them to enhance their knowledge based by providing the fund and grants for the research, like major research project. The UGC will provide to support permanent teacher in the universities and colleges. Those are comes under UGC Regulation Act under Section 2F and 22B. The major research project, which have time limit is 2 to 3 years. The UGC allows stipend for major research project for science, rupees 20 lakhs. The social science research is rupees 15 lakhs. Then minor research project for college teachers, the eligibility criteria for getting financial assistance, the researcher should be a permanent employee in government or private colleges under the UGC Regulation Act under Section 2F and 22B. It is the 1 year time bounded program. The research in science or engineering and technology related projects, you can get up to 5 lakhs the stipend. Then social science, that is the research related to humanities, social science, languages, literature, etc. You can get 3 lakhs, up to 3 lakhs, you can get the fund from this UGC grants. Next we go for the research award. The research award is given to permanent faculty who are come under below 45 years. The period of award is 2 years. No research guidance by the awardee. The next one, the research grant, 2 to 3 lakhs may be allowed for this research awards. In addition, the above UGC award grants under the following head also providing like one-time grant schemes, doctoral fellowship, postdoctoral fellowship, the seminars and workshops, travel grants, etc. But the UGC has stopped providing fund to the researcher. It has allowed fund with the help of some other collaborations. Now the UGC is stopped because of some reasons. They are allowing fund for some other collaborations. Next we go for the ICSSR. The ICSSR grants the Indian Council of Social Science Research is established in the year 1969. This is the only acting provide to scholars to conduct oriented. These are the main type of general research project schemes, the IMPULSE research project schemes. These are all the special research funds are allowed for under the ICSSR. We're going to see one by one. The general research project scheme. The promotion of research in social science is one of the major activities of ICSSR. The ICSSR research grant is a direct financial support to research project taken up by social scientists. In addition to their normal duties in an honorary capacity, the ICSSR provides grants to scholars to conduct research in various fields of social science, which have the theoretical or conceptual and methodological or political oriented subjects. The research projects may belong to any of the prescribed social science disciplines or may be interdisciplinary in nature. They allow for giving funds. There are 2 categories of research project. This is the ICSSR awarded 2 categories of research project on the basis of scope, duration of the study. The budget is, one is the research program, the duration of which is from 12 to 24 months, with the budgeted from 15 to 50 lakhs. In minor project, the duration up to 24 months, that is the 6 to 12 months for the minor project, up to 5 lakhs. Then procedure for the award, the following procedure is followed for the getting funds from this under the ICSSR in general grant. These are all the procedure, that is scrutinize the application, shortlist and the meritorious proposal. Then 2 subject expert is respective subject area for the evaluation, then final approval may be allowed after this procedure is completed. Next we go for the IMPRESS. IMPRESS ICSSR IMPRESS project proposal scheme. That is, IMPRESS means impactful policy research in social science, aims to encourage the social science research in policy relevant areas, so has to provide vital inputs in policy formation, implementation and evaluation. The IMPRESS is an initiative of Ministry of Human Resource Development. The Government of India is being implemented by the Indian Council of Social Science Research. The basic idea is to encourage the policy research in social science and to have this visible impact of polity, economy, society and cultural or media, then governance, health, environment, technology, etc. It is also aimed to have enhanced the coordination between academics and policy makers. Next one, special projects. This scheme is intended to provide assistance to specified situations arising from time to time. For example, when is decided to come out with a special studies on COVID-19, that is coronavirus pandemic, the ICSSR intend to support some high quality studies on the mentioned board theme. Since it is a special call, it could be in addition to ICSSR's regular call for inviting proposals for research program on major trust area for major and minor projects. Like the special research studies will be for short duration of 3 to 12 months. The special studies duration is only for 3 to 12 months. No time extension will be permitted. The scholars may constitute a research team comprising a project director and co-project directors. The interest scholars may apply online on the given pro forma, and also you need to hard copy of the proposal with request document and forwarding letter to affiliated institute or universities, colleges, etc. will be required for shortlisting of the proposal. Then details regarding eligibility and monitoring, affiliations and other relevant rules have been provided under the guiding for call. Next we go for collaboration, the ICSSR collaboration research project. The international collaboration program of the ICSSR provide an opportunity to both Indian and foreign scholars in the field of social science to interact the research. Okay, next we move on. The ICHR, that is Indian Council of Historical Research. The research project commits may award grant for a project of research in history or the theme of substantially including an aspects of history undertaken within India. For example, even a researcher in management or commerce, whatever it is eligible for this if it is related to the history. Then we go for the eligibility for getting the fund. That is first one, the project director should have the significant competence, that is project director or the researcher should have the significant competence in research work and have been awarded his or her PhD or equivalent research work. Then project grants to institute will not exceed 5 lakhs for maximum period of 2 years. Then proposal submitted by the individual should be associated with universities or institution. Then the duration of the project may not exceed 3 years. These are all the fundings allowed for the researcher. The ICSSR, the following grants are allowed to the researcher, like National Fellowship, the Gurukul Fellowship, Senior Academic Fellowship, Postdoctoral Fellowship, like that. This is the funding is providing for the under ICHR. Next we go for Indian Council of Philosophical Research, that is ICPR. The ICPR was established in March 1977 under Department of Higher Education and Ministry of Human Resource Development. The primary objective of this council is to review the progress of research in philosophy on regular basis. Then the coordinate the research activities in philosophy and encourage the interdisciplinary research, and also to promote collaboration in research between Indian philosophers and international philosopher institutions, and also to promote the teaching and research in philosophy. These are all the criteria for climb under the ICPR. This procedure for applying for getting grants from the ICPR, this proposal, a proposal submitted by the individual should be associated with university or institution or colleges or public funded institutions, and then duration of the project may not exceed 3 years. This is the website. This is go to get further information. Next we move on. NABARD grants. The NABARD also providing fund for research scholars in agricultural operation and rural development. It is also including faculties for training, dissemination of information, and promotion of research by undertaking techno-economical studies and other surveys in the field of agriculture, rural banking, and rural development. We can get the fund from under this NABARD. The research study has to be completed in all aspects within 6 months from the date of acceptance of the offer and terms and condition of the project. Then NABARD gives assistance to conduct international, national, and regional seminar and conferences. It is also give assistance for the publication of research work, and also give the fund for internship training also. These are all the grants providing for the NABARD for research scholars. Next we move on. RBI grants. The RBI program funding schemes has been established to facilitate the research project of long-term and short-term nature, which are of specific interest to the bank. The final plan of research program, including a detailed budget received from the universities or research institution, will be proceeded by DRG and put up to the top management for consideration approval. Then funding from schemes will be maximum period of 3 years. The universities or research institution receiving grant will have to agree to the terms and conditions under the scheme. Annual performance review will be carried out by the bank every time. Then copyright of the research report will be rest in the bank. These are all the procedure for getting under the grants under the RBI. Next we move on the next topic. MHRD research scheme. The MHRD research scheme, that is Ministry of Human Resource Development, play a significant role in the education sector of the nation, contributing effectively to the socio-economic development of the country. The Ministry of functions through two distinct departments, namely the Department of Schools Education and Literacy and Department of Higher Education. Both the department together work for the upliftment of education standards and across the nation. The MHRD has already announced ambitious schemes, including the special schemes like impact, that is imprint. Imprint means the impacting research, innovation and technology. Then impress, impactful policy and research in social science. We're going to see one by one. First one, the imprint, that is impacting research, innovation and technology. This is the first kind of MHRD supported with the collaboration of IIT and Indian Institute of Science, jointly initiative to address the major science and engineering challenges. In India, must address and champions to enable, empower, embolden the nations for inclusion of the growth and self-reliance. This novel project, initiate with the twofold mandate, was aimed at developing new engineering education policies and creating roadmap to pursue the engineering challenges. Next, we're going for the IMPRESS, that is Impact Policy Research in Social Science. This impact is dealing with the social science research project and coordinated by ICSSR. And Spark involving for collaboration is mainly in scientific research coordinated by IIT Kharagpur. This grants is impact policy research in social science, is to encourage the social science research in policy relevant areas. So has to provide vital input in policy formation and implementation and evaluation. The IMPRESS is an initiative of the Ministry of Human Resource Development and Government of India, is being implemented by the Council of Social Science Research. This research, this agency is giving the grants for minor project. It could be up to rupees 4.99 lakhs. In major project, it could be 5 to 15 lakhs. The larger interdisciplinary and inter-institutional studies involving number of scholars could also be from 15 to 15 lakhs or above. Next, we go for the SPAR, that is Schemes for Promotion of Academic and Research Collaboration. The scheme aim is to improving the research in ecosystem of India. In Indian institution have collaboration with the best institution in the world from 28 selected nations to jointly solve some problems of national and international issues. This is mainly for the ecosystem, the research in ecosystem. They are allowing fund in under the Spark scheme. Next, we go for the STARS, and that is the scheme for translational and advanced research in social science. This scheme was launched on the National Science Day, 28th February 2019 by MHRD. Now it is renamed as Ministry of Education. This allowing to fund for work for rupees 250 crores for funding 500 science projects, with the key object of supporting socially relevant projects. The following 6 basic trust areas have been identified, like physical science, chemical science, biological science, nanoscience, data science and mathematics, then earth science, etc. The objective of this scheme is to find science projects which are translational, that is, which have direct implication for the progress of the country. The eligibility criteria for getting the fund, the permanent faculty member from any institutions can apply. Next, we go for the TRIDE, that is a scheme for transdisciplinary research for India's development economy. This is the main aim of this scheme is to support high impact research in the area of humanities and human science. The TRIDE plans to utilize the available expertise at leading higher educational institute to create multi-institutional network and eminent scholars for developing and executing high impact research project in humanities and science. Such a network may draw a larger number of reputed researchers and institutions from different disciplines to facilitate transdisciplinary research and high impact. Next, we move on to these are all the ICSSR special funding schemes. Next, we move on the Indian Research Institute of the Indian Institute of Banking and Finance. The institute had started to fund research studies on selected areas in banking and finance. Now, as macro research, the term macro suggests the scope of research and distinct state. Under this macro research scheme, the institute invites the proposals from research scholars from universities or colleges and banks to take up the research in identified areas. The final research report should be submitted within maximum period of 6 months. Under the macro research scheme, the institute invites the proposals from research scholars from universities, colleges, and banks to take up the research in identified areas. The selected research project carries cash award rupees 2,50,000. Next one, CICT, that is Central Institute of Classical Tamil. This institute provided the proposed to provide financial assistance to reputed scholars and aspiring researcher. The time span for short-term project is 1 year. However, the high grant in a longer time span are allowed in special cases. Then maximum amount of grant is 2,50,000. This is not only for the Tamil researcher. We can the social science research also we can apply for under this schemes. Next, we move on. That is National Human Rights Commission. That is NHRC, National Human Rights Commission. This is another organization to provide fund for research proposal. May be submitted for both short-term and long-term research projects. The short-term projects could be for duration of 3 to 6 months. Whereas long-term projects could be considered for the duration of 6 to 12 months. The duration of short-term research projects may be extended by 3 months under exceptional circumstances only with the prior approval of the commission. Then the duration of long research project may be extended by 3 to 6 months under exceptional case. The date of release, the first installment of the grant by the commission could be considered the effective or date of commencement of the research project. Okay. Then next we move on. National Commission for Women. This came for mainly for women candidate. The statutory body of the government of India generally concerned the advising government on all policy matters affecting women. It was established in the year 31st January 1992. The procedure for getting grants under this scheme, that is a proposal for the research study should be sent only in online. The trust area will be identified from time to time by NCW, that is National Commission for Women, every year. Then period of the study may be 1 to 3 years. The amount of assistance is 5 to 10 lakhs. Next we move on. Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development, that is RGNIYD, that is, it is offer interdisciplinary doctoral program on youth studies. The area of research have been broadly classified as applied psychological development studies and social engineering and gender studies and local governance and social work. All the areas suggested for the researcher or interdisciplinary in nature also. The procedure for getting fund from under this agency, the major research project, that is financial assistance maximum up to 12 lakhs for the period of 18 months. Then minor research project, the financial assistance maximum up to 3 lakhs. The duration of the project will be for 1 year. The faculty from even publicity funded colleges also eligible for apply. Next one. The Indian Council of World Affairs, Bureau of Police Research and Development, that is ICW. This grants is namely confined to autonomous colleges and universities functioning within the state. The trust sent the letter sometimes during January to February to autonomous colleges, asking them to send research proposals on socially relevant subject before the March. And the proposal received from the trust or placed before the program advisory committee for selecting best 10 or 12 among them for the assistance. Next one. The Jawaharlal Nehru Fellowship Scheme. This fellowship scheme is open to all scholars for every discipline, the science as well as humanities, and also the category of the people not normally covered by the existing scheme, such as writers, journalists, and artists. Even civil servant also can apply research fund under this scheme. That is the change. This highly sophisticated and technical subject, but also for the study in depth current problem is relevant to the India of today. We are going to consider for this scheme. Then the changes in every field is mainly meant for development. That's why, as the Jawaharlal Nehru said, man today has never before in human history has to live with change as a permanent partner in his activities and his institutions. That's why the fellowship is open to Indian citizens, and fellowships have complete freedom to work and at any places is their choice within India. And then selection procedure for this under Jawaharlal Nehru scheme. That Jawaharlal Nehru fellowships are chosen by selection committee consisting of distinct person in different field of human endeavor. The selection committee strives to maintain the highest standard of excellence and widest possible spectrum of creating the talent with making its final selection. The stipend under this scheme, each fellowship is tenable for 2 years and carries the monthly stipend of rupees 1 lakh. which is exempted from income tax under Section 10, subsection 17A of Income Tax Act 1961. In addition, the actual expenses on secretarial assistant and traveling and other contingencies are met by the fund, which is to given the ceiling of 75,000 per month. Next, we move on. Indian Academic Research Association. This is only confined to, this is the only scheme confined to mainly for the teachers who are working in universities and colleges or research institutions functioning within India. The criteria is that the applicants should become a fellowship member of the Indian Academic Research Association. The nature of assistant, this is maximum sum of rupees 50,000 financial assistance for the providing financial assistance to the research project. The period is maximum 6 months to 1 year. Next, lastly we move on the state level grants. This is the final one. This state level assistance here refers to assistance given to Tamil Nadu only. The Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology. It is a state funding program for giving assistance to research. The objective of this scheme is to support promising research and development projects which are socially relevant and they have immediate application to find a solution to socio-economical problems. This is the eligible criteria for only for the government college teachers, and maximum period is 1 year and the maximum amount is 1 lakh. Some of the category to which the assistance is given by this council, like Tamil Nadu State Council of Higher Education, the state government of Ministry, Women Development, like that is agricultural development, rural development, and so on. These are all some of the research field. The research can get financial assistance for their research. The agencies controlled by central and state governments give assistance to a wide variety of fields. In my short speech, I tried to throw some light on them. I do accept some of the maybe left out of because they are a little significant. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our management for giving me this opportunity, and I extend my thankfulness to the participants for the patient listening. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. It was very useful. Now I invite Professor Dr. V. Radha ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, one and all. I am Dr. V. Radha, Department of Management Studies. It's my honor and a privilege to be called upon to propose vote of thanks on this state interdisciplinary workshop on behalf of Department of Management Studies, T.B. Jain College. I would like to extend my gratitude to our Management Trust members, President Sri Tayanchan Savansuga, Secretary Academic Dr. Harisal Mehta, Secretary Finance and Academic Jaswant Manod, our college principal Dr. C. Murugesan, Professor in charge Dr. M. Saktivel Murugan, Head of the Department of Management Studies Dr. A. Narmada, and other faculty members for their continuous support and guidance in organizing this function. Next, my heartfelt thanks to Dr. A. Narmada, Associate Professor and HOD, Department of Management Studies, T.B. Jain College, Chennai, for accepting our invite and create this occasion. Thank you, ma'am, for your motivational and inspirational speech. Good. Thank you, all the participants. Once again, thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.